Alright guys, welcome to the second episode of our brand new ghost hunting series. We hope you enjoyed the first episode. So we are at Cold Christmas Church for this episode. So I'll give you a bit of backstory on the location, a little bit of history, and then we'll get into the spirit box session. So it's currently 9:05 and the sun is just about to set. So we're at Cold Christmas Church. The church itself was demolished in 1853 when a new parish church was built nearby, but the church tower itself still remains. There are many rumours of the church being built on a north-south alignment instead of east-west. Many medieval churches were built this way and is said to be the sign of the devil, which is why it was later demolished. The graveyard also still remains along with this church tower. Most of them are in disrepair, headstones fallen down, and some are even broken. Many of the graves belong to young children, and this is said to be due to extreme cold weather during the Christmas period, which led to their deaths. So us horror fans know from many horror movies that you do not mess with spirits, especially children. So most of the paranormal activity reports come from in or around the church tower. This has been said to be sounds of growling and evil presence are just a few. A figure in black has also been spotted on several occasions around the graveyard. In 1978, a woman walking up to the church tower found herself walking towards a marching army coming from the church door and through her. So my colleague actually has been here before and he experienced something himself. I've been here quite a few times myself, but I can't say I've actually seen or heard anything. But my colleague, it was a couple of years ago, he came with his best mate and they was in this section of the graveyard itself, and further out, right in the field, they saw more gravestones. So they wanted to walk to that next section. Right, so let me tell you this now. They were sober, alright? They weren't drunk. They were both completely sober and they both saw this. So they was walking through the field, through this section of the gravestones, walking up to it. And as they're getting close to it, it was fading more and more. And when they got to it, there was no gravestones there. And yeah, they still can't explain that till this day. So that was their experience, pretty creepy. But this is the first time at Cold Christmas Church that we'll be doing a spirit box session. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, we're going to start the spirit box session now. We're just outside the church tower and around the gravestones. So let's see what we get. Hello, is anyone here with us? What is your name? I think I just heard I'm stuck. It sounded like I'm stuck. Hello, is anyone here with us? Where's that? Is there anyone who would like to come through to us? Speak your name if you would like to talk to us.
No.
Are you a child of this church? Are you a child who is buried in this graveyard? Never. You are. Are you buried here in this graveyard? I think I heard "Who are you?" I'm not overly sure, but it sounded like "Who are you?" And my colleague just told me he heard my name on the other session. I didn't hear that. Pretty creepy. Alright guys, we've moved round to the other section of the church tower, and there's bats flying right above our heads, so we're both like constantly doing that. So if the camera goes down a bit, there's literally bats right above us. There's so many bats, man. Yeah, one just flew. Anyway, yeah, let's do spirit box session in this location now. Right. Hello, is there anything you wish to say to us? Anything you didn't get to say before you died? There's a bug crawling. Sorry, there's a bug crawling up my leg. Nothing? Would you like to share your name with us? Did you live in this area? Was you a local to this church? Did you visit this church at all? Did you visit this graveyard? Okay, so we're going to continue the spirit box session. We've now moved over to all of the gravestones. We're actually by a child's gravestone now. So yeah, let's continue the spirit box session and see if we get any more. So this location is known to be many gravestones of children who died in the winter at Christmas time because of the cold. Are you a child here who is buried in this graveyard? What year did you die? Women? This was... Help me. That sounded like help me. What do you want us to help you with? Right, so we've just talked it over. We're going to leave the questions out for a minute because we've been asking quite a lot of questions. So for this part, we're just going to let it run and see if we get anything, or everything we will obviously get. So we'll look it over after all of the footage and see what we possibly might miss. So yeah. She live. Help. That sounded like help again. How old are you? Run. Feel it might be starting to outstay our welcome here. Run. Sounded like run again. Alright, we're gonna end it now. We think it's time to go. So thank you very much for your time, and we do not invite you to come back with us. So thank you very much for your time. Yeah, let's go.